All right, hello and welcome to a very quick message video. We're going to be going into your current blocks in manifestation, and hopefully I can do this within 10 minutes, 15. My mother's coming and we're going to another town that's like an hour away, but I haven't gotten ready, so I'm excited though. Oh, my grandparents live in the town. And my sister, but they have two cats that are like babies, and they're so cute. I've always had like pets that are older, so having baby pets is weird. I love it though, but I'm just like, whoa, they're so small, they're so young and lively. Wow, that's amazing. So we're gonna go into your blocks. We have the Sun, we have the Eight of Cups. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. I'm getting this kind of feeling that you're not welcoming in as much as kind of needed when it comes to what allows you in the emotional sense to feel enlightened, to feel like you know all your emotions like the back of your hand, and also that you celebrate kind of the small moments in life. I'm getting the feeling that you're also, when I say I'm getting the feeling, I'm also like registering. That's how I register stuff. Does anyone else register via feelings? Because like, wow. Anyway, but the Three of Swords and the Page of Cups, you're still stuck on past pain, death. Have you ever heard of cord cutting? That's something that for me as a beginner, when I was entering into really just getting my life back on track and eliminating, sounds so like, whoa. All right, maybe not eliminating, but just removing the people that are no longer necessary, the extra weight, the people in your life where first you go into the conversation feeling great, but you leave feeling worse off about yourself. Those kind of people that you're around that do that, you're like stuck on the past, kind of like not facts, but emotions that are tied with it. And that's not like, it's really causing a lot of blockages when it comes to how you're going to be able to find that kind of gratitude that can really enlighten your mood. It can really help you feel a lot more weightless instead of filled with weight, meaning stress, meaning you care about things to a point where it's too much, and it's going to start to suck out the enjoyment of manifesting. I get that. Yo, man, I legitly would just be so stuck in the past because here's the thing. You have this idea that you want a better life. That's like, the concept of manifestation is to like have something, I don't know if it's going to be better, but different, it's not going to be the same as you once experienced it, right? But if you concentrate so much on the past pain, when you think about manifesting, that's what you will continue to manifest. Like that is what you're going to continue to manifest, okay? So let's say there's a coworker at your work that doesn't make your work as enjoyable as you want it to be. Not saying like to eliminate the coworker, but in ways of use your wisdom to figure out, can you switch your schedule up? Can you make it so that your life is easier being away from that person and doing the small actions? And it could be cord cutting if you want. I would say really do your research before you do it, because there is, just always do your research. Whatever I suggest in any of these videos, please do your research, because I'm not the 100% expert here. I basically do this all on my own, and I'm more of an experiential expert, but we're all different. So I don't know exactly your situation, right? But in the end, you have the opportunity, the capability, the availability to do the things in your mind that tell you, hey, let's suggest this to our boss or whatever, and maybe we'll be able to switch shifts, and maybe then we'll be able to enjoy our shift a lot easier because we're not always going to be around that certain person that makes us feel a certain way. And then when we feel that certain way and do our job, we have that kind of like feeling as we do the job, and then that's going to be tied to our job, and then that's going to be tied to the future jobs, so on and so forth. So it's really important to really help the pain, like the fears from the pains of the past, right? It's really important to let those be heard, be understood. It's important for you as the adult to really allow that younger version of you to feel that, like to feel heard more than anything, to feel like what they experienced was also worth something in terms of the healing process, in terms of the manifestation. They might be the reason why you're trying to manifest a better job, so that like the person you were experiencing all those pains will be able to experiencing something different, because you're still connected to that person in the past. You're still the same, but it's a different kind of perception. You know, you've leveled up in life. It's so beautiful. Feed your artist is what came out. Feed your artist. All of us has a little bit of creativity. One thing about creativity is imagination is so closely tied. That is where you're going to be able to really understand your subconscious. I was told this recently that, it slipped my mind. Maybe I shouldn't say it. I guess I'm not going to say it. But creating art in terms of just creating, and you could even be thinking about that person who experienced that pain, right? And you would create whatever type of art that comes to your mind. Fill your cup with sacred giggles. Maybe whatever you want to create, you want to make light of the past, right? Maybe that's a way for you to feel a good release. For me, I love to do poetry, so I love to play random lo-fi music on like Spotify or YouTube or whatever. And I would just like write in my notes, and I would just be like, I don't know what it is, but it's like these small rhymes and everything, and it just sounds so good and it sounds so fluid. At the same time, I noticed that there is something deep within me, like me, that just feels like it's finally being filled with this warm, gooey, like caramel, not too hot, manageable and everything, but it feels like somewhere inside of me, it's been so without the warmth that it just, I don't know what it is. It's like getting into a warm tub after a cold night, but it's like the water's warm enough, but not hot enough. You know what I mean? It's very level temperament, like manageable, balanced. But I see that when it is you really concentrating on the sacred giggles. Okay, giggles of the past, right? The giggles of your inner child. What was it? And more so, I want you to answer for you. I can't hear you. Yeah, I mean, I can't. What was that? I don't know. But what was it in your childhood that made you feel like, that made you laugh? What about in your childhood made you laugh? What do you really want? So maybe, right? Maybe hear me out when I say this. Maybe what with the block in your manifestation, what is causing it is not allowing yourself to ease into having that really inner child enjoyment of life again. Really diving into what is it that you want. And when it comes to what you really want, how would I say this? When it comes to what you really want, you really need to tap into the fears of the past, because it's going to be tied, the past, the present, and the future. It's all tied. But guaranteed, those fears are going to give you some kind of inclination, some kind of mysterious detail that you never realized before about your blockage, about it. And it might make it easier for you to be able to see how to go about it in terms of just being like, because I'm also getting in my mind that you're kind of irritated about how slow it is. And that's totally fine. That's, you know, we're human. We want things to be really like rapid change. But with manifestations, it's all based on getting into the form of the person that you really want to be, with that manifestation that you really want to have happen. It's not going to be that you're going to be that person overnight. Maybe more so, you have to continue to work on the past and releasing all that fear, so that right now in the present, as you manifest, you're going to have like a clean plate. A clean slate, that's it. A clean slate, right? Or a plate, right? And you're gonna fill it with all these yummy meals that maybe you forgot how to make until you started to uncover all those fears of the past. You know what I mean? So the more that you learn how to really wrap the past with like unconditional love and acceptance, the more it's going to be easier for you to see, even like in the present moment, what direction you want to go in even more now. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like I said, this was a very quick video. I feel like that was pretty clear, concise message that I wanted to get across. I hope you have a great time manifesting your dream life into fruition, to reality. Let me just say this quick small saying, and then we shall go. By fire and flame, by smoke and scent, I drive from this room all chaos and dissent. All right, cool. I'm gonna see you next time in the next video. I will. Yeah, anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.